Good morning, wildlings. It's been a while. I've been sitting here in a little bit of shock, but not really shock because I've been working towards this. I've been sitting here trying to take my power back and trying to understand my brain and trying to feel this way. And then it happened. And then all my funding came in. And then life just got a little bit easier because I worked really fucking hard. I said, how do I make this work for me as an autistic adult? Because if you didn't know, I have autism. It's pretty heavy. I mean, we don't do the levels anymore and we don't do all of that stuff anymore. You're just autistic, and everybody's autistic is different than everybody else's autism. So we can't make just because your kid has autism doesn't mean they can do what I do. And just because I have autism doesn't mean that I have the limitations that either your kids or your partner or whoever has. We're all different. And within our situation, which I am sitting in a very privileged situation, even though I'm autistic, and even though I'm a woman, and even though I'm an immigrant, and even though I'm non-binary, and even though all of these things, I still sit in a very privileged position. And this is something that I want to talk about because I don't think people understand what it means to be privileged. My life does suck as an autistic adult, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it because it blows. You have days where you feel fucking magic. And you've seen them. You've seen me have days where I am like, oh my God, it's all coming together. And then I have days where I'm falling apart. But thankfully, because I have been able to sit here for the last 5 years, which is privilege, because earlier in my life, I couldn't have done that. I didn't have a partner that could support me in that way. So it's taken me a long time to get here. And this weekend, I realized that it wasn't my partner that got me here, that it was us. And I know most people go, what? You didn't realize you did this together with your partner and you've been together for 24 years and you've built your own friggin' house. This is what autism does to you. It makes you think that you can't achieve any of those things because you have been told your entire life that you can't achieve them. And, I've been told, oh no, you can't do that because you haven't done this, 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 and this. And it's like, no, I can. Seriously. I don't have to do all those things to do what I do. And Divergents are going to have to figure out. All my lighters are going dead. I should put lighters on my Amazon wish list. But here's the thing. It wasn't until I went through all of my autism testing and funding and waiting and, even my partner was like, there's no way you're getting funding. There's no way you're getting money. There's no way they're going to give it to you. We're secure. We're safe. I said, but I'm disabled. And nobody, I will tell you, anybody I talk to that says, and I say, well, I'm disabled, they go, oh, Emma, you're not disabled. You can do so many things. I've been disabled my entire life. And my entire life, people gaslit me into thinking I could do it because I could, because my brain is capable of doing all the things. You put me in any position, I can do anything. I have mastered every single job I have ever done. I have mastered any situation I have ever stepped into. Like, look at the fucking autism. I have only had a diagnosis for 2 years, and I just got the maximum amount of funding because I played the game, because my little autistic mind can look at anything and say, Emma, what do you need? Okay, this is how you get it. My motherfucking brain can master anything, but only under very specific circumstances where I feel supported and where I feel like I have enough food and I have enough like things to support me. And if I don't think I have any of those, whether it's true or not, because, excuse me, this is where I sit in a forest in Canada in front of the house that I built, and I can still feel unsafe. And I can still feel overwhelmed. And I can still feel so scared for my life. And that's autism. It's extremes. That I can be the most functioning human being, that I can organize anything. Where's my coffee? I can organize anything. Join my community. It's ridiculous. Like, I'm starting to realize what I have built, what I have done, what I have created, and how so many people gaslit me into thinking it was like not really a big deal. So come and join my community and see what we have created. Because this past weekend, we had a release fire that I know released some crazy stuff. And we're doing it together. And we're learning together about divergence. Because I will tell you, when you bring a group of divergent people together and you give them the space, the energy, and the time to achieve something, they fucking get it done. We are the get it doners. We are the hunter-gatherers. We are the people that make shit happen. And then all the neurotypicals go out and just do the shit. That's what it is supposed to be like. My position in society before was to sit at the edge of a city and heal people, and people would just bring me things and feed me and clothe me and do all of those things. What was your position in society? Where would you have sat if your ancestors were alive today? And can you achieve that in today's society? And that's what I figured out. I figured out how to do my ancestors' work in modern society, in modern ways, using my divergent brain. And I feel so fucking abundant because I'm actually being supported the way that I need to be supported as a divergent thinker in a divergent way. And to prove that that can happen, last week I got all the funding. I got all the funding. Not just a little bit, I got all of it. And there's more coming. We can thrive in this world if we actually look at what we're supposed to be doing, what our bodies are made to do, what our minds are made. My mind was not made to be a small business owner, a shop owner, a photographer. I don't have those. I have the capabilities to do the artistic piece, to make it look pretty, to like do all the things. But the back end of it, I just get frustrated as hell with people. And that's not good for anybody. So, go live a divergent life. Understand your privilege and where you sit and what you actually are capable of, and go out with radical acceptance and start looking at your life and saying, what can I do to change this today? What is one thing I can do? Your life will start to get better. Fucking balloons, man. I don't understand how this shit works. Okay, go be wild, wildlings. Have a wonderful day. Abundance is out there.